Oh, hello there. How are we doing today? It's Roy Dax Level here. Doing like Would You Like to Know More episode. Today we will be talking about the barrage versions of the orbitals. So we're over Helldivers with the bots recently taking it over. So we're here to...
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpods.
Exactly, we're going to get to our Hellpods and we're going to test out the orbitals on the bots. We're just doing a quick level 3, so we're not going to be endlessly attacked while we're talking about barrages. Alright, so there's 4, well there's probably 5 if you think about it. 5 types of orbital barrages here. So the one we're not going to be showing off this time around will be the Gatling barrage. It'll be more of an anti-personnel multi-hull. We can read it here actually. A barrage of high explosive rounds fired from destroyers' high-speed rotary autocannons. So basically it will fire a lot of autocannon shots in the Pacific area, circling around. The one we will be covering is the big boy here, the orbital walking barrage. The orbital 380 heavy explosive barrage. The 120mm high explosive barrage, and the orbital napalm barrage. We'll just throw on a random booster.
Hellpod launch initiated.
So, unlike the precision orbitals, these are a little less accurate, a little more damaging. They will inflict a wide area, multiple shots, so more likely to cause damage, or they cause more damage, but they do have a slight possibility of missing because it's a barrage here. So we'll start off by just nuking this boss base 4 times over. Starting with the walking barrage here. So what the walking barrage is, it is a move-in focal point to the barrage. See, we'll throw it right in front of us here, definitely short of the base, and we'll you can see how it's doing the 1, 2, 3, slowly moving forward. See, by now I can walk up right to the... Get out of here. Actually, I can walk up right to the beam and it's now well out of reach. Man, I'm trying to teach you. Alright. So you can see here, I didn't target it very close to the base. It did damage a lot of the base. I didn't actually take the base out, so we'll call in the small guy now. The 120 barrage. It is essentially just a bunch of precision orbitals, when you think about it. You see we're very close at the base there. First 3 are a little behind. Wow. Alright, so it took a little longer to get the base kill. You can see here, if there's anything coming around, that it is definitely nice and close. I do have the smaller radius here, so 50 meters. That was probably as comfortable as you could possibly be being close to it. And then boom. Maybe level those guys really quickly. Where's the closest base here? Sneak up this one here. Alright. As you can see, walking in barrage has much longer cooldowns than the precision counterparts here. time we'll be calling down the napalm barrage, which is very similar, I'd say, to the 380, except for it does have a area of effect ability of where there's like a sustained fire damage available. This is a great one against the bugs. You see a wide range here. We're about 50 meters out, and we're pretty safe. Anything close to that would be possibly be in danger. It does have the heavy of fire, definitely lingering around here. So if you do hit the bugs or something, as they start spawning underground, they're very clearly get in trouble. As you can see here, I burned a few of them to death. Time for a quick cutscene while I do this. Alright, here we are. Next base here. I will fall down the 380 and see the difference between the 180 and this one here. We are 50 meters here. You'll see that this is going to be a little more danger close than our... Yeah, definitely a bigger wider area, much bigger explosions. It does also mean that it's a little less accurate if you're aiming correctly on it. But you can definitely feel and see the impact is pretty substantial. The 50 meters was not close enough for us. Throw the napalm on these guys here. So with the exception of the the 380, about 50 or so meters will keep you safe from all the barrages. Even though it feels like it's coming down pretty close if you're 50. What am I right now? Like 48? I'm 43, so 45 is probably the technical limit for that napalm. It was pretty close. Alright, let's go to the next here. You can see the sustained damage from the napalm. Not damage, I guess the damage in fire. We're going to aim the walking one. Really close to us here. Let's see if it can get the far one in the distance. But if you're trying to advance, let's say you're trying to attack the orbital placement or something, you could launch this attack and you can move closer as the enemies are getting hit. You can do see that. Oh, I was going to say you can see that the orbital missed it, but nope. The walking barrage, similar to the 380, are definitely heavier hidden shots. But after the first barrage, you're pretty safe to go near to your beacon. gonna call down. We're at a little bigger base here. We have the objective to destroy the airships. Throw down the big 380. Get well away from our 50 meters. And we'll see if they can do the whole objective in one stratagem. Mind you, these numbers. Mind you, these numbers that I am giving you are based upon the upgrades with the close-in range and the damage fall off for the various orbitals. Because there is an upgrade to tighten it up. So if you don't have that, you could probably give yourself some more room here. And the damage in effect will be a little less if you don't have your damage fall off and increased orbital attacks. Look at that. You can see here the amount of craters, the amount of tracks fits here at orbital barrages. Even though they are slower on the uptake for the cooldown, they are very effective damaging. Again, the orbital is, yes, it can damage with the impacts here. That's most of its damage, of course. The burn-in effect. I don't know where this guy is shooting me. Watch, we got out of the way. Alright, well we got that embarrassment out of the way here. You can see that a lot of the mines are taken care of. The fire effects. So you can see that even though I was dead on the base, no actual fabricators were destroyed. So it definitely perks it, the orbital better. It's an anti-personnel. Mind you, it's an amazing anti-personnel, but it is, you can see the little barrage literally destroying the structures. Bam. All right. All right, we talked about all the barrages, but it's just time for some cool fireworks and keep blowing up these bases. So I'll call a barrage down there, hop to the next spot, assuming it's going to take care of everything, which is generally what I do. Normal missions. there is a challenge for take. Oh. All right. Well, I got that. I had that coming. There is an achievement for calling down 6 of these in the same area. Obviously, you can't do that by yourself. I imagine this is a pretty hilarious scene, even if I didn't kill myself. Any diver will be willing to help. I actually also got killed earlier. I probably would end up cutting it just because the Jet Brigade jumped me while I was looking at time. But that was honestly just 3 barrages, and you can smoke the whole atmosphere together. So if you drop all 4, that's what I should totally do. Now against bot bases, they tend to be less fabricators than there are less fabricators than there are bug pulls. So if you were doing fabricators tight and or precision orbital, it might be easier to take out more bases. If you are going against the bugs, having the barrage is a little useful because their bases tend to be up to like 10 holes, probably up to 10 holes, which means pretty spread out, especially if you're doing it all with just one precision orbital or the Eagle. We are now 1 pot base left, and I think it will be kill those guys here. Too funny, we just called down all of them. So this would be, if you just have a big base coming up, or you're taking out an automaton bunker or something, you do have the ability just to be able to drop 4 of these on them, which is a pretty wild amount of damage here. I'm not sure if you can see it in the distance here. The walking is way out there already. You can see here the cooldowns. I just called them all down maybe 10 seconds ago. They're at 240, 240, 140, 230. Much longer than the gas and precision orbitals. They're kind of similar to the railgun. But they are unlimited use, unlike the laser. Alright, now it's time for a quickest truck, and I'll show you the stats back on the SES Princess of Iron. Alright, welcome to the SES Princess of Iron. Where are the informations here? Whoop whoop. Alright, stratagems. Go down to open patterns, you see that Gallon Barrage is the one I didn't show yet. You can see that with all the upgrades, cooldown time is 70 seconds, or a minute 10. Common time is 2 seconds, takes 2 seconds to reactivate. And then we got the Ishi Barrage, 6 seconds to call in, a minute and 1 minute 180 seconds, which is 3 minutes. 3 minutes. It's 3 minutes. Then we have 7 seconds for the big boy 380s. Takes them 7 seconds to start working. 4 minutes. And the walking barrage here, 4 seconds to operate. And then 2.5 minutes. And probably more convenient than the big barrage here. And then napalm about 6 seconds, and then again the 3 and no, that'd be 4 minutes too. Alright, divers. Any questions about orbital barrages? I will show you the Gallon barrage in a second. Totally forgot I was going to do that. So yeah, we'll just move this clip a little bit there. Alright, see you in a second. Alright, back to the second mission here. To finish my operations. I'm going to show you off the Gatling barrage here. So find some enemies. We'll call it in. You can see that it's a very close little circle here. You can see it's effectively quite a lot of autocannon shots being fired. I don't think there was too many enemies here, but I'm not even sure there was any enemies here. You can see that the cooldown for that is 30 seconds after it's all said and done, which is nothing. So you can definitely call it down many times. Alright, so now we got a mob base here. We'll throw it down. See how damaging it is. See that it's pelting the fabricator. Didn't really destroy it. Oh, now would be a good time to have it. Oh, I didn't see the cannon. Like I said in the first half of the video, it's more of an anti-personnel barrage. Be less effective against structures. Yeah, we'll call it down on this guy here, being a jerk. And again, of the quote-unquote barrages, it is definitely fastest to call in. Fastest to call in, fastest to come back. See that it took down a damage, what do you call it there? Cannon. It can take out fabricators and stuff, it just needs time, help. So it would be best if you keep this for anti-personnel reasons. Alright, Evans. Alright, back to the ship. Let's do my goodbye the first time. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a shout. Take care.
Orbital barrage incoming. Stand clear.
Alright, we're going to call down the a little lighter objective for the bots, the antennas. We did call it down on his infantry a second ago. As you can see, again, proving it's kind of just anti-personnel status instead of being anti-structure, which is that comes as advertised. It's not a surprise. Again, effective, very effective. Pin down, block up valleys and stuff. I was trying to see if it could take out the tank for me, but I guess I called it in a little too close. Wait 30 seconds, let's go. Alright, let's do a little anti-armor for the Gallon Barrage. See that I did take out the Annihilator tank. It wasn't quick as I got out there, but again, it can be called down with the upgrades. Basically, once a minute. Definitely much faster than the railgun. Holy moly. You know I'm trying to dock here. Guess we're going to need a guide. Selection. Orbital barrage section. Selection. Reiterate a few things. One, napalm, walk in. 50 meters, gold, toss it, tighten up the ribbon, first unlock. We're going to use the 380, a little farther. I don't really know what the range is, but you probably want to use the 70 meters away, just to be safe there. The Gatling Barrage can take out tanks and stuff. It is just a little time. Also great against bases. People walk in as walk barrage has a continuous movement type of situation. Go it ahead of the base, make your way to your base, hit the base, and then keep going with most of these bases here. Where you aim is great, but it's like, I don't know.
Ain't bad.